What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for another day of Momentum WOD training. My name is Brandon, and today I'm going to coach and guide you through this Evolve System WOD, a functional twist on traditional strength training using a single kettlebell. This week, our Evolve System WOD is going to take things a step further. As opposed to a push, pull, swing style workout, which we would normally perform on a high volume week, we're going to add 2 extra exercises to this sequence. You'll be performing a push, pull, swing, squat, and core exercise routine in which you'll have that sequence of 5 different exercises performed 3 times through. The exercises included in today's workout will be the most fundamental movements for those skills, particularly the overhead press, the bent over row, the 2-arm swing, the clean to front rack squat, and the Turkish Get-Up. For today's workout, a moderate and heavy kettlebell would be best. If you have them, grab them, let's do it. Kicking things off with 5 reps of the overhead press on each side. Good luck today. The bent over row is a page out of the traditional weight training handbook, promoting hypertrophy of the biceps, lat, and rhomboids musculature while developing core and forearms muscular endurance. As with any ballistic kettlebell exercise, make sure you use chalk to protect your hands and reduce injuries of overtraining that can affect the elbows, wrists, and forearms. If you're in need of a greater challenge and want to kick the clean to squat up a notch, you can perform double clean to squats, but only if you've practiced it before and have access to a second kettlebell of the same weight. If you do this, cutting the rep count in half would be reasonable. Through the first several steps of the Turkish Get-Up, up until the point you are in a tall, kneeling position, your eyes should maintain focus on the bell. During these same steps on the descent, your eyes should also be focused on the bell. The kettlebell overhead press differs from the traditional dumbbell or barbell military press in a number of ways. First, the kettlebell press is performed in standing as opposed to sitting. Doing this creates a more functional exercise that requires your entire body to participate. Second, in Momentum WOD programming, because we only require one kettlebell, this exercise is performed unilaterally in our programming. Believe it or not, this demands further control and stabilization to perform, particularly from the opposite side of the body. Lastly, the kettlebell as an implement is built much differently than traditional strength training equipment. The weight is more consolidated, but the distribution of that weight is not symmetrical. Hence, the lesser weight feels heavier and is more effective at building a stronger, denser body. As is often described when we talk about the overhead press, muscular activation should not only be maintained through the concentric or pulling portion of the bent over row, but with the eccentric, negative portion of the movement as well. Keep the shoulders stable and continue to control the return to the starting position by maintaining core, lat, and biceps engagement. The nature of unilateral exercises is to impart lateral and rotational forces on your body because of the asymmetrical nature of the weight distribution. Your job is to resist. Do not allow for your center of gravity to shift off of the midline. Do not allow for your torso or shoulders to rotate. Counteract these forces with opposite side stabilization of the trunk by constantly engaging the appropriate musculature. When performing the overhead press, your breathing is very important. Make sure when pressing the kettlebell overhead, you're forcefully breathing out through the mouth, pursed lips, and then when returning the kettlebell back to the front rack position, take in as much air as you can through your nose. While the kettlebell swing has many different iterations and variations, the basic two-arm swing is the cornerstone of kettlebell training, a tool to achieve fitness, mobility, and function in a safe and effective manner. We're closing this workout out with one of the most important exercises for jiu-jitsu, for combat sports, for kettlebell training, the Turkish Get-Up. While this exercise is slotted in the core slot of this push-pull-swing-squat core workout, it does just about everything. It will build your endurance, it will build your strength, it will build your mobility, and it will make you a better athlete. You have one repetition on each side. Let's make this last set your best set. Make it happen.